How do we start beer reviews again?
I've completely forgotten. Something about hello, welcome to the Lager Logs, is it?
Yes.
We're going to drink some beer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you joined us to watch us drink the beer. I think it's kind of weird, still it's a strange concept, but I'm appreciative anyway. We're probably going to try and put some words together, string a sentence together regarding the said beverage of beer. And
Okay.
then we're
Get to
probably
the
going to
point.
end it quite badly and not come up with a
That's true.
proper conclusion like we do most of the time. That's the loose plan of this episode.
Yes.
That's okay with you,
You all
Stu.
right?
Not too bad. How are you, man?
I'm thirsty.
Are you thirsty? You've
I
been thirsty
am.
for the last couple of months, right? It's been far too long,
Mm-hmm.
Stu. Back in the saddle tonight, though, my good man.
Yes.
And it looks like we've got a real cracker to
Mm-hmm.
start the year off with. El
And
Jose from Brew Toon. Now, Stu, you acquired these bad boys last year, if I remember right.
yes, this was definitely one of these Aldi's Scottish beers of the month when they could be bothered to do them.
They've given up
Because
recently, right?
yeah, I haven't given up. They've definitely like, fuck, it's Christmas. We'll skip this month. It's New Year's. It's dry January. We'll skip this month.
Man, too busy kind of prepping the knockoff Baileys, I think. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Give them some space, give them some time. They've got bigger fish to fry. Let's see if it's any good.
let's go for it. Oh,
Yeah, got a little bit of
okay, it's
foaminess
lively.
there myself. It is a lively one.
I had the fear that I was just gonna pour over. Like, I've got a DVD of the last hero in China here. I don't want to spill any beer on it.
Oh, you don't want that getting ruined. Heaven forbid. Last beero in China. You know what I mean, my dude?
Smells nice. It's
Does
definitely
smell very nice.
like thick. You cannot see through it. It's got a nice haze. A nice
Smell that
maybe.
nice kind of grapefruity
Yeah.
smell to it, kind of wrapped up in a alcoholic aroma.
Got a nice frothy head that's kind of got a light creamy colour to it.
Definitely. Yeah, you can't see through it at all, man. Look at that.
I know. That's
Talk about
definitely...
hazy.
Yes, exactly. Let's try and get a little bit more into here before we start. Oh, yes.
Perfecto.
I just got a lot of sediment.
So, surprise attack.
Guess it's almost peeking over the top of the glass now. Oh yeah, there's some tropic thunder going on in here.
Just at the very bottom there. Oh wow, okay.
Okay. It's been a while since we've had like a beer this funky.
It's been a while since we've had a beer.
Fucking damn right. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Oh yeah. Oh wow. It's got a really unexpected, like, smokiness. Is that at the very back end? It's something I wasn't expecting at all.
I've not got smokiness, but it's definitely like a really nice, like kind of ice cold, maybe like a stone fruit taste.
Yeah. It's like a gravelly kind of.
I couldn't tell you. Maybe like a pebble or a chip.
Like fresh cement. It's delicious. It is.
Would you say it kind of has like a creamy texture?
I would say that, mate. Yeah, I would say that. It's got that. Yeah, that kind of grapefruit, kind of almost like kiwi kind of bitterness.
I know that's
to
a good
it.
shout.
Like sweet bitterness to it, which is really nice. That alcohol is definitely very present.
Yeah, what was it?
Even on that kind of first taste.
7.1, which is nice. I've not had enough of these lately.
No, I can't remember the last time I had a New England IPA, to be honest. But again, yeah, big fan of them, and it's not something that I tend to drink a lot of. So I think my New Year's resolution would be to try and find a few more that I really dig.
Do you want to have a look at the back of the can?
No, you do it for me. Too much drama. Less. Just bring it down a bit. Show a bit of restraint. Too much. Better.
Weighing in at 7.1% and fighting out of all American hops, this beer is a heavyweight in the Brew Toon family. Packing body slamming dankness with a fruity orange, melon, and pineapple
Excuse me.
palate to suit any canvas. Double dry hopped is just for flair. Ding ding.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Well done.
So,
Colour me impressed.
It's a blend of two of my favourite things: Ponce craft beer and
Beer and glasses. Big glass nut, this guy. Bring those things together. It's the easiest way to drink something, I think. Although mugs are okay.
You know, I've always kind of been a fan of the Brew Toon artwork, because it has been cool. I'll throw up examples on like the final video. I don't want to change the screen here, but even like their logo alone, it's like kind of the effort put into it is really cool. Where it's just the anchor, then the logo, and just all they are based in, I think it's Peterhead, which is a nautical town in like the northeast of Scotland. I think it's like the most eastern point of mainland Scotland.
Okay.
So all of their beers have like this slight nautical theme to it. Let's see, on the website it mentioned that they were established in 2017. They're creating bold, adventurous craft beers packed with flavour and character. We strive to use local ingredients wherever possible and pride ourselves on this provenance. Brew Toon was born out of a passion for brewing and craftsmanship in general. Our brewery is based on a historic site in Peterhead, which was once home to Hunter & Sons Tanfield Brewery. This heritage is hugely important to us and massively influential in how we run our brewery today. Applause.
Okay, that's interesting. Have you tried any other beers from these guys before, Stu?
A long time ago, really kind of at the start of my craft beer journey, because they were what showed up quite a lot in like Co-op. They seem to have a deal there. But like some of their other beers go with it, like Trawler Man Pale Ale, Mango Unchained, a fruit forward mango IPA. It's got a cool squid skeleton on it.
So
Sour
a lot
to
of
the
them
people.
aren't wrestling themed.
Like no, this seems to be the one. The rest kind of seem to have that nautical theme to it, like Loose Cannon. Also, I think their big award-winning beer is their the Scottish Beer Award Golden Award winner is their Weekend Hooker.
There's a joke there, but do you know what? I'm going to rise above it tonight. I'm going to keep things quite classy, because I feel like you're bringing it down a little bit. So I'm going to take the high ground. I didn't name the beer. I'm going to take the high ground, and I'm going to continue with the beer review.
Cool. What are you thinking?
Hose. What do you think about this beer, Stu?
Well, Tom, it's quite nice, refreshing, fruity,
Mm.
not overwhelming. It's got a nice balance of hoppiness, but still has that nice kind of fruity aftertaste.
It's more of an emphasis on the fruit than the hops, I think, which you don't always get with New England IPA. Sometimes it's a bit of both, but I think there's definitely more of a focus on the fruit to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then now that I think we've said it, like pineapple is definitely, I think, where I'm going with it in terms of what I'm getting from the taste. But yeah, it's perfectly in sync with the bitterness and the hoppiness and the alcoholic warmth and that kind of creaminess on the back end as well.
Yeah,
It's very, very nice.
it almost feels like there's the creaminess makes me think of like beers that have like lactose in it, but that's always that's more dark beers,
yeah.
you know, like milk stouts and stuff.
Yeah.
But no,
That's
I mean,
interesting. There is a hint of that, I think, for sure. I'm definitely not getting the maybe smokiness that I kind of got when I first tasted it. Maybe that
yeah,
was just the bitterness with the fruit, and it was kind of
no, yeah,
throwing me off,
definitely,
throwing my taste buds off a little bit there. But it's a very well rounded bev. I will say, really good, and it's got like, a lot of weight to it, which I like. I feel like we've probably reviewed quite a few kind of very light watery brews on the show recently, and it's nice to try this, to sample this. It's a very kind of heavy brew. Yeah, packs a punch. I like it a lot.
definitely. If anyone wants to know, the malts used are Marisota, flaked oats,
My
and
favorite.
torrefied wheat.
Okay. It's
Hops.
definitely got a wheatiness to it for sure as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what that kind of lactosey, milky vibe you're getting is, maybe the wheatiness to it.
Maybe
On the back end.
One day we'll know for sure.
Don't think we'll ever know, but
Nah,
I prefer it that way, to be honest.
Exactly. Let's blind leading the tipsy here.
Stupid.
Hops.
Yes, please.
We've got Chinook, Amarillo, and El Dorado.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeast. They've got New England East Coast.
Makes sense.
The fact that they mentioned adjuncts on this, I think they're just doing it to prove a point, where they've just got adjuncts and then none.
Okay. I'm not totally against that if it provides a bit of flavor and maybe gives it kind of a, different kind of vibe. But it is cool that that's kind of coming with that natural flavor, because it does taste like that. Definitely. It tastes like something that's been, it tastes like a product of the earth itself. It tastes like a Guatemalan puddle.
It's the fact
that's how I would describe it.
It makes me think back to their description on their website, where they did say, like, it comes down to like their passion of like the craftsmanship of craft beer. So like they've not taken like the easy route.
No.
They've made sure like the time and effort is like involved. It's not like, right, how are we going to get Christmas pudding and custard into our style? Oh yeah, squirt.
I can't block that from my memory. To be honest, you bringing it all back now, man.
But anyway, we're not talking about them.
My therapist is never going to get enough of me.
So, obviously, I feel like I should be taking my time with this. This has went down very smoothly.
Very smoothly.
To be honest, I'm impressed.
Me too.
Not impressed. I feel like Brew Toon are a quality craft beer brewery, but I'm just glad like this has turned out to be a decent drop.
I completely agree. Really impressed, man. And looking forward to trying more of their stuff
Mhm.
for sure. And I think a fantastic way to kick 2024 off.
Totally.
And this was in, Lidl or Aldi.
This was Aldi, the
You
Scottish
say?
beers of the month. But they've definitely been in Aldi's before. I think it was the Mango Unchained appeared earlier in the
Okay.
year, and it was one of those beers I slept on, unfortunately.
Hmm.
But I think now when I do see Brew Toon in store, I'll go out my way to buy it because, I think it's a brewery like me personally I've been sleeping on. So
Hell yeah, dude. I think it's awesome that such a great beer has penetrated the supermarket vulva, you know?
okay,
Is that a good way to end the video? I don't think so.
this is what's it, lightning in a bottle, because he can't get this now. I'm not sure if it's made the beer review irrelevant, but maybe you've tried it already and
You
thought,
should have
oh, I
told me
wonder
that
what
before
these.
we drank it. I would
This
have
is just a
kept it there,
special
man.
little number. So hopefully you've watched this video and you've tried this beer already, and you just thought, I wonder what these silly cunts are thinking about it.
No one thought that. To be
Yeah.
honest, they were just
Oh,
checking to see if we'd got some kind of liver failure. At this point, they were just checking in, see how we were doing after the heavy festive period. Guys, we're okay. We're doing okay. We're kind of chugging along. Thanks for checking in. Really appreciate it.
mm-hmm.
See
All right,
you for
Tom.
the next beer review.
Yes.
That's not going to be these guys, because do you know what? We've done them now. Fuck them. We're on to the onto the next Scottish brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Watch your space.
Knocking them down one at a time.